Alright, so today we're going to take a brief look at the new Marshall module from Synergy. This is like the official Marshall JMP module. Both channels are the same. You can set them up differently, so you can have two different channels. Obviously, you have a 70s and 60s switch here. So I'm going to turn off the boost so you can hear the difference between those. I'm going to start with the 60s and go up to the 70s and see what the differences are. Oh, by the way, you are listening to this through my Fryettte power station, which is hooked up to my Zilla cab with the Karnivore speaker and my Mesa cab with the Vintage 30 blended together. So that's how you're hearing this today. All right, seems like you get a little more gain with the 70s. Now again, this is not going to be a deep dive, so let's see what the bright switches do. They probably are more effective when the gain is at like noon. So let's see what that sounds like. You have two different bright switches, one for each gain stage, I believe. So let's mess around with that. So yes, they're definitely more effective when the gain is at noon or below. But, you know, doing what I do, I'm probably going to have the gain up about here. And then I'm going to boost the living shit out of it because that's what I need to do my kind of stuff. Okay, so let's tighten it up a bit. Let's choose a different boost. Let's just go with the Mud Killer and see what we have there. Yeah, definitely better with the Mud Killer. So let's turn this up a little bit here. And the tone stack's pretty normal. I don't know if it's like a normal Marshall when you just crank everything. Let's find out. Well, I guess it kind of is. So I guess you could just floor everything and you're good. So not too shabby. Let's do some Dokken or Van Halen or whatever and mess around with it for a second. All right, not bad. So what most people did with these two is they would boost them and add a little gain on the pedal. Right now I have the gain all the way down. I'll just put it up to like 9 o'clock and add a little bit more and see what we got. All right, that's a little more my speed, especially for leads and stuff, so that's probably what I would do. I actually boosted it with the Aegis pedal, or the Walrus, whatever, the Walrus Aegis pedal for the intro song, and that seemed to work really well. I didn't add any gain on that pedal, because that pedal, actually, I don't know, for some reason, it makes lower gain amps feel like they have more gain. So, but right now I'm boosting it with the Mud Killer with the gain at 9 o'clock. So let's do a few more riffs. All right, yeah, not too shabby. So if you are a Synergy person, you own some Synergy stuff, and you want to get some Marshall tones in your Synergy rig, I think this actually does a really good job, you know, of representing the Marshall sound. And again, you get two channels here, identical channels, so you could dial them in however you want. You can have one for rhythm, one for lead, so that's kind of cool. And I think it does represent the Marshall tone very well. I like the fact that they did stick with the whole crank it all the way up kind of thing, and you know, you don't have to relearn the module to make it work for you. Just do what you normally do with a JMP, and it's going to do what a JMP does. Let's mess around with the knobs again real quick, and we'll call it a day. Yeah, with that chorus and stuff, it kind of adds that little 80s vibe to it. So, yeah, pretty freaking cool, man. I think this is a cool module, especially if you are into the Marshall stuff. I think you would really like this, so I recommend it for the Synergy. You know, there's a lot of Synergy guys that love Marshall stuff. They've been waiting for this for a long time, so here you go. Actually pretty freaking cool. I'm not a huge Marshall guy, as a lot of you guys know, but if I wanted a Marshall sound, this would be a great way to go. I know they came out with their own kind of version of it a couple years ago, but I haven't done a comparison with these. Let me know what you guys think. If you've done that comparison or have seen comparison videos on them, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, pretty cool. I want to thank Motor City Guitar for allowing me to take this home so that I can do a demo for you guys. I'm not being paid for this or anything like that. I'm just borrowing it from the store so I could do a demo for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you do like what you heard and saw in this video, there is an affiliate link to their store. And you could click on that and get one shipped to you. They ship anywhere in the continental US. And they're a great store. And I think they deserve your business for allowing me to do this video for you guys. And it helps me out a little bit too. If you want to get one, great. If you don't, that's cool too. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just showing you stuff and just creating content for the channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I want to thank everyone who's been purchasing all of my preset and profile packs for all the digital platforms on my website. Linked below, tonewars.com. Really appreciate you guys. And to all my Patreon supporters and subscribers, thank you guys very much. And if you're new to the channel and you like what I do here, feel free to subscribe and click the bell so that you're notified every time I come out with a new episode. I got a lot more stuff coming up for you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.